Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about the two books. I have just finished The Women, and for the first time I read like 1,000 pages, because both of them are almost 1,000 in just 2 weeks. So each book took me 1 week.
I got this light inside of me. I follow my heart, it's guiding me. You need love for the heights you're trying to reach, and don't lie to me. Who you trying to be?
Now today
You wanna be? I wanna be free. I wanna be me, and I'ma get it like who you wanna be, who you wanna be. You can manifest it all, take what's underneath and bring it to the surface. You got a bigger purpose, and I've been out here working on myself, cause I gotta do what's best for me. Getting ready for a day with my destiny. I did read,
this
so
one is a recent book. She just wrote it last year, 2024, and both of them are considered best historical fiction in Goodreads. Now, in my comparison, I will start talking first of all about the narrative structure of the two books. So, starting by The Nightingale. The Nightingale is written with a dual perspective, and it has got two narrators. You will feel that as if when you are reading, in the beginning, you feel that you are reading two parallel stories. You are reading the story of Vian and the story of Isabel. But of course, the focus is in Isabel. But also, Vian has got a big part of the story. But what makes the two characters or the two narratives, come together is that both of them describe the woman resilience and how much they, how much they are real in their journey, whether she is an obedient woman or impetuous and strong one. Concerning the second book, The Women is written from a third point of view, and I can say that it has got a single focalization on one character, Frances McGrath, or as they call her, Frankie, and she is, she is the center of the story. Now, this is in terms of the narrative structure. In terms of setting, both stories are almost taking place at the same era. It's the post-World War II era, while The Nightingale is in occupied France, 1940. The Women is written during the Vietnam War. But both of them are almost, the post-era of the Second World War. And both of them, of course, are depicting the war, like at that time. And now the next point I want to talk about is the themes that are, highlighted in both stories. Both of them, of course, talk about female resilience. Both books talk also about the consequences of war and the scars of war. However, The Nightingale, these are like some of the differences. The Nightingale focuses a lot on sisterhood between Vian and Isabel. It's mostly like the relationship inside one family, while the Women is about the bond between friends. It's about it's more about friendship. The second point, in terms of themes, yes, both of them talk about the cost of war, but the difference is, in The Nightingale, we are talking about mostly about heroism, about, when she came back after what she has done. Isabel felt victorious. She did what she wanted, so it's more like an epic story. There is that victory, there is that sense of, like, we feel like we are celebrating, and this is like more like an epic story, more fictional. The other book, The Women, is more realistic. Why I'm saying it's more realistic? Because in this book, it talks about, yes, we know that the Vietnamese War was not approved. The people didn't want it. It's not the same as, what happened in France. But this book focuses a lot on the psychological impact of the war, and that intimate, psychological journey that a woman took after she came back home. It's a lot about that emotional punch. It's a lot about the disillusionment, the deception, the disappointment that she got. And you see that when you read this book, half of it, yes, is about the war. It's a description of the war in Vietnam and the role that Frankie had. But like more than half the book, it's more like a psychological journey. And it tells us a lot about how destructive that war was in terms of psychology. We can see that in her addiction to drugs, to alcohols, also even to the extent that she was almost going to commit a suicide. But also at the end, it shows us how the recovery process. So it's not that much dramatic. At the end, we have got, like a relief. At least at the end of the book, she found the way for recovery. Now, another point I want to talk about also is the writing style. And this is what keeps us, I think, reader turning pages. The depiction, the description, the words, the use of imagery in both books, it's really breathtaking. You can't really leave this book because you feel that you are there. How much Kristin Hanna describes, let's say, the war scene or the battles, to the extent that you feel you are already there. Now the difference, both books have got that vivacity, that meticulous description, but the difference I sensed is when I was reading The Women, it's a lot of description, in terms of the war, the battle, and that's where I felt like it's really real, like I felt there. While this one gives so much description of the war, The Nightingale is more like describing the emotions. So it's more sentimental. It's more about how Isabel feels or how Vianne feels. So it tells us a lot about the feelings. It's more about the description of how she feels rather than the battle or the scene or the setting itself. Now, at the end, what I want to say is that both books are really breathtaking. Both books took me away from where I am. I was reading these two books. Now it's like the end of the year. I am an English teacher, so this period of time usually, we finished grading, we finished everything. We are just coming to school to wrap up, and so I really had time. But I didn't feel bored because I was so much engaged reading these two amazing novels that I recommend to everyone. And if I will give a rate, I will give even more than 5 stars to both books. I cannot tell you which one is better. Both of them are amazing, and there is when you start with The Nightingale and then you move to The Women, you will feel that you are still in the same atmosphere. So I highly recommend these two books. And if you haven't read for Kristin Hanna before, though this video is already a spoiler, and I expect that those who are watching it have already read the books, but it's really good to read The Nightingale and then The Women. Thank you for listening.